In this video, I'm gonna give you guys $10 million worth of content advice on how to grow your channel. These are some of the things the most viral channels on YouTube use to grow. But here's the deal. If you just watch this video and let it go in one ear and out the other and don't actually apply the information, you'll be running into the same mistake every week, every month that most creators run into, and they fail and give up and move on. Now, first off, who the heck am I? My name is Nathan and I run multiple channels that go by the name Unspeakable, and I've built multiple channels worth over $10 million. So the advice that I'm about to give you is validated, it's true. I've been through the ringer multiple times. Now, honestly, let's just get right into it. Let's get started with one of the first things that most creators skip over. And step one is you have to master output and consistency to be a creator. That is step number one. You got to get the logistics down. Everyone wants to talk about monetization and algorithm hacks and playlist optimization and all of this stuff. But if you don't have enough data to work with your YouTube channel, because you don't have enough uploads and you don't have the logistic infrastructure to support that, that's step one. Let me show you. Here is my story. This is my YouTube channel and how many videos I posted from year 1 all the way to year 10. Let's start in the beginning. So you can see I posted 143 videos in my first year, 201 videos, 231 videos, 470 videos, 869 videos, and the list keeps going on. And these are all long form videos. These are not shorts that you can pump out 3 to 4 times a day. These are 10, 15, 30-minute long form videos. I was pumping out 2 to 3 of them per day on year 5 and 6. You see, one of the biggest things that I learned about being a content creator is that the algorithm doesn't really reward talent. It rewards consistency, and a lot of it. Think about it. The way I started to see my channel is that every video I posted was like a lottery ticket. And that's not because success on YouTube is luck or it's completely random, but instead it gives you more opportunities to figure out patterns of why things work. I mean, look, think about it this way. You have creator A. Creator A posts 1 video a month, so 12 videos a year. That's not that much. Then you have creator B posting 5 videos a month. Okay. And then you got creator C posting 1 video every single day. Which creator is going to learn faster, recognize patterns, and possibly get a chance of a video going more viral? Possibly creator C. You got to think about every video that you upload as a data point. I started treating my YouTube channel like a laboratory where I can test a video and then repeat and then learn and then repeat and test and learn and repeat, and you're just constantly testing ideas, you're researching, and that's why I was posting so much. Because you see, what would happen is I started posting 800 videos a year, and then I dropped down to 500, and then 500, and then 400, and then 200 videos a year. I dramatically went from quantity to quality, but my views still increased every single year, even though I was dropping my uploads by nearly 50%. And that's because I treated my YouTube channel like a laboratory or a factory where I was just getting all of this data and I was recognizing all of these patterns and figuring out all of these things. But the point here is that you have to master the logistics of your YouTube channel in order to build the infrastructure for your future. Let's move on to step number 2, because honestly, I could talk about that all freaking day. And if you want to see on our website, you can go to Bluprint University. We have a full 10-hour course talking about this stuff and going super in depth from beginner to intermediate to pro levels of how to be a content creator. And it's completely free. You don't even have to give me your email, nothing. Go check it out. There's a link in the description. But let's go on to step number 2, which is figuring out your monetization. How are you actually going to make money? And this is a question that a lot of creators don't really ask themselves. And it's a question that I did not ask myself either, because I just kind of figured out, oh, well, if I just make good videos, the money will flow. And yes, that's true, but I wish I would have thought of this earlier because I could have made bigger opportunities happen for myself. Now, look, you don't want to sit down and think, how much money can I make? That's not the right question to ask. Instead, you want to figure out how money actually flows in your niche, in your category of content. Who is buying, what are they buying, and why are they buying things? The people that are watching and consuming the videos that you're producing. And the problem is a lot of creators do things backwards, where they build a giant audience and then they monetize it. And that's exactly what I did. I built a giant audience and then I monetized it. Now, I'm not saying that's necessarily wrong, because it's working for me, it's working for Mr. Beast, it's working for Mark Rober, but I wish I would have monetized my audience and grew with it. And when you figure out how the money flows in your niche, you'll figure out different things like this. Some niches on YouTube have audience members that buy products, and that's the niche that I am in. I make a video, I promote my CPG, I promote my toys, I promote my merch. My audience is watching a video, they like my video, they buy a product. Some audiences have people that buy services. Other audiences have people that buy information. And some people have audiences that don't buy anything at all. Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You can't just become a creator and expect to make all of your money from AdSense or ad revenue. It's kind of unrealistic. You have to figure out other ways to monetize being a creator. And that could be through sponsorships, through brand deals, selling products, affiliates, partnering with other products. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. I mean, this stuff goes so in depth that I've decided to make an entire Bluprint program for you guys called Bluprint Revenue, how to scale from $0 to $100 million, which is what we've been able to do with our YouTube channels. And it's something we'll be launching soon. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and you'll get it for free, like 100% for free. But it's something I've been working on for about a year now. Look, the easiest thing you can do is figure out how the money flows in your niche. So look at some of your competitors and look at their channels and see, what are they selling? What affiliate products are they promoting? What brand deals are they taking? Do they have courses, communities? What is their ecosystem? Look at some of your competitors and figure that out. For example, if we look at the tech space, you got big creators like Linus Tech Tips and MKBHD, where their primary revenue source is from brand deals. Almost every single video you click on, they have some sort of brand deal. You got Linus Tech Tips making probably $10 to $20 million a year just with brand deals. So the point is that if you go into the tech space, you need to understand that brand deals is a huge primary revenue source and a huge focal point that you want to put your attention towards to make money as a creator. Let's move on to step number 3. This one's going to be quick and simple, but it's going to be powerful. You need to model what works. I myself am a very creative person. I take a lot of pride in thinking of really, really good, unique, creative, different, never before seen, never attempted video ideas. And that has pushed my channel to the edge of what I am today as a creator, one of my biggest channels that I run today. But I'm going to say something that might sound a little off. I think a lot of originality is insanely hard to really pull off. The point here is that I think one of the fastest ways to actually grow on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, whatever platform you're on, is not to actually make something original, but to instead take a piece of content that already works and make it even better and put your own style onto it. That's how you make the big bucks. Think about it this way. Write this down. The speed to grow doesn't come from originality, it comes from leverage. Just what we talked about in the beginning. Getting more videos out there. Figuring out the logistical system of how are you going to post more videos. Every successful video is a case study. Not just your own videos, but everyone in your competition. Every viral thumbnail you see is a template for success. Using these things as inspiration, mocking their stuff up and making it better, making it your own, putting a slight twist on it, 10, 20, 30% different to make it so unique, it then becomes original. It becomes your new identity. And all these processes that I'm talking about is the stuff that I teach creators every single week on how to grow their channels. Let's look at Bart, for example. He joined our program and he also hit his first month over $10,000 and he was able to 4x his viewership. Insane. And honestly, most of the problems that he had with his channel were very simple tweaks that he just had to understand how to unlock. I mean, look at his views. In September, he was under 20 million. Now he's at 58, almost 60 million monthly views. That's insane. Or take someone like Grant. He's been having some huge videos pop off. This one hitting a 1 out of 10, hitting the highest RPM of any video he's ever seen. Now look, if you're serious about joining me and some of the greatest creators building empires today, right now, you can check the link in the top of the description. It's going to take you over to a page called Bluprint Premium. It is our coaching program. We will give you full channel audits and weekly coaching on how to be a better creator. Simple as that. So go over to the website right now. You can fill out the form. We're going to see if you qualify. We're actually going to have real person reach out to you and get on the phone with you to see if you're a good fit for the program, and then we'll go from there. So thank you. Let's go on to the next step here, which is actually analyzing your videos. A lot of creators don't do this. And I'll be completely honest with you, this is something I didn't do for a long time, and I truly think it stunted my growth for years. I probably could be 3 to 4 years ahead right now if I would have done this. Now, of course, I started doing it around year 4 and 5, but the first couple of years on YouTube, I didn't analyze my videos. I just kept posting, like posting. I don't know why I wouldn't do it. It was just, I didn't. And it's one of the biggest mistakes I've made. My point here is, do you actually write down every single thing that you learn from a video? Like, post a video, and whether it does good or it does bad, sit down and just immerse yourself in the video just for 5 or 10 minutes and write down a couple things you can improve, right? Write it down on a piece of paper, put it on a sticky note on the wall, and then take those things and apply them to your next video. That's how you improve. And a lot of creators are just in this endless cycle of just posting and not improving, and they're digging their hole deeper and deeper, and it's not helping. What I just explained, you not writing things down and trying to improve your videos, is like going to the gym and doing completely random exercises, eating completely random food, going to the gym for a completely random amount of time, and then just hoping that you get in shape and you get a six-pack. That's just not gonna happen. In order to get in shape, you have to follow a strict diet, you have to follow a strict workout, and you have to be very consistent, right? Growing a YouTube channel is no different. But the thing is about YouTube is it's a free, creative environment. There's no rules. You could post 1 video a day, you could post 1 video a month. There's no rules. You're playing with yourself in the mirror, right? You are your competition, and that's what makes YouTube so difficult, right? You have to prioritize these guidelines that you want to focus on in order to make your channel grow. A lot of times people say golf is one of the hardest sports in the world simply because you're basically playing in a mirror. You know, think about it. With golf, you have no opponents. Think about basketball, football. You can study your opponents and the way they move and, you know, the way they operate. But with YouTube, you can't really do that. It's just you. So that's why it's so incredibly important to really learn from your videos, because if you're not doing this, I can almost guarantee you're not gonna grow. So where do we go from here? What's next? What do you wanna learn, right? Now, the best thing I can give you is I can just stop talking and you can start executing, right? You have a lot of information that I've given you so far, but there's even more information you can get on our website. And I'm not doing this just to plug our website. Our courses on our website are 100% free. But listen, there are years of my YouTube experience as well as other creators' experience baked into these courses, over 11 hours long, split into 3 difficulty levels from beginner to intermediate to pro level, so you can pick what level you want to start at. We have had tons of creators take the course that have over 5 million subscribers and get insane value out of it, and it's completely free. Like, you don't even have to give me your email, nothing. It's just straight up on our website. Go check it out, go watch them. I promise you will get insane value out of that. And it can teach you everything from filming to editing to growing your channel, titles, thumbnails, ideas, which are insanely important. We go super in depth for over 2 hours about video ideas and all the different formats and ways and formulas on way to brainstorm video ideas. So I highly recommend that. But let's say that's not enough. You're like, hey, Nathan, that's not enough. I need more. I need 10 million subscribers, right? So then you can go over to Bluprint Premium. And that is a paid service where we will actually do a full health audit on your channel. We will work with you on a weekly basis to grow your channel, and we will give you all the resources that you need in order to do so. So that is option number 2. And again, all of that is on our website, so you guys can check that out. But I think the best thing I can do from here is just stop talking and leave you to the execution, right? You can decide which path you want to go down. And you know, the biggest thing I have to say is, like, one thing that I didn't mention in this video is just like, YouTube is a ton of hard work. Hard work. It's not easy, right? A lot of these things, like, you know, when I'm just sharing this chart, like on year 6, I posted 887 videos in 1 year. It's like almost 3 long form videos a day, right? And like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot, but if it's what you truly want to do and what you love to do, it is so freaking worth it, because it can change your life. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something value, and we'll see you next time.